I think. Well, that's annoying. Hey. System connected. Oh, the Wi-Fi's off on my phone. That makes sense. Ooh. Right. That was disconcerting. Have I still got people here? Game is back, I hope. Viewers back? Viewers hopefully are back. I know it takes a second for my chat to appear, but... Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, that was irritating. Oh well. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet cut out. I stopped the fight just in case. Just so I could figure out what was going on. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, healing touch. That's good. And then... Internet is butts. Sometimes it can, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is very butts. Oh wow, that's serious risk and reward there, actually. Let's, yeah, let's make sure that Gully doesn't die. There we go. Sunday. Burn. Attacks. Yeah, let's get a taunt going. Attack with a whip. Cleanse. Oh no, I don't have any debuffs on. So, also it has healing touches on. Yeah, put healing touch on, and then I should probably put Nature's Boon on. Yeah, Nature's Boon can go on, just in case. And then let's use a barrier swing. Oh god, marked. Well, she was marked anyway. Weird. Big heal. Let's go solely on overcharge, why not? going to put a big shield on Gully. Use Vampiric Assault. And you know what? Let's just do a big heal for everybody. That might remove the marked debuff. No, it didn't. Got the stun though. God. No, I'm definitely just going to do that, just because it gets rid of those debuffs, and that's nice. What I will do is... Oh, guarantee crit. Yeah, I'm gonna convert. And then punch. Where's Gaia's Fist? Let's use Gaia's Fist. Yeah, Scion's been stacking. What I will do, I'll keep building this overcharge. Get the heals going. Get that damage going. Reduce everyone's damage. Burst a flame slug. And then use blood boil. Oh god. Oh. That's the fucking... Oh, what's his face? That's the Nappa fucking finger up explosion technique from Dragon Ball. Whatever it's called. I can't remember what that's called, you know. That bothers me. Oh, great. Well, Gully might get dead. Yep. But we win. We won! Yay! It's nice that when you win, you still get the experience for the character that got knocked out, actually. I'm pretty damn jazzed about that. Edric's Tomb Key. Okay, heal. Yeah, thank you. Thanks. I don't know what happened. Like, the internet went out, and yeah, it took a minute, but we're back. How is the game audio? Is the game audio fine, or what? Inspect the Surcoat of Sir Edric. Oh, was that yours? So wait, bonus damage or bonus health for just a tiny bit of defense drop? No, I'm okay with that. Yeah, glad to be back either way. Well, it looks... it's a little quiet. Let's boost that up a little bit. Is that better? Or is that too loud? Let me know. That's good that I'm good. Bum bum bum. Heroic little girl away to save the day. I can't get enough of this art style. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest up, actually, and then I'll see if I can find like the apothecary. We're getting into harm's way.
Sit.
Rest. Sometimes when they do the rest, there's all interactions between the characters, which I think is wonderful. Well, that's good tea.
Still here? I offer magic.
Yes, you do.
Still here anytime.
Later. You brew potions.
Oh, you.
Oh, I have to upgrade you to be able to... oh no. Moderate group painting. I mean, it's good for... get some mana. And get a couple of these as well.
Very nice. Goodbye.
Goodbye, eccentric man. Let's have a look up here, because I know there's a couple of other things around that I should be on the lookout for. I can't get the thingy without killing the enemy. And I know they're like level 2, level 3 around here. There's also this arena down here, which I could have teleported to, if I'm honest, but what's the point when this is all so pretty?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you keep your guard up.
Okay. Bum-ba-da-da. flint and an outpost tunic. That's a garrison item. And yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the dungeon that killed me. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's see if I can actually make a dent in this dungeon. Right, I'll have to... Yeah, I think either way I have to go through an enemy. 1 second. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it's just an NightWar. I'm basically on your level now, dude. Skirmisher slash. What does that do? Oh, I don't know. Sadia. One enemy's not an issue. There we go. So actually, this is probably a thing that I'll need to say because it's been so long since I've played it, and people won't know what this is about up to this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset the dungeon and then go from there. Yeah, normal. Cool. This game, essentially, you start by being attacked. You start this game being attacked by... I can't remember who it is. I think it's someone who's chasing after Gully. Because Gully's got these big fuck-off gloves that are her grandfather's. And they are they're like a massive relic. A very important relic. Oh, I think these are procedurally generated as well. This last will and testament is written with patience and care. I, Stevus, being of sound mind and age, do declare the following. My rack of military valor medals are to go to my children equally. My family sword, Stoic, is to be passed to my eldest daughter, Evangeli. My armor to my son, Vang. All my wealth and land holdings to my wife, Lisal. And my collection of toys is to be buried with me. No one better touch them. In fact, never mind. I'll just bury them for now for safekeeping. This I decree. Stavas Marauder. Alright. Sound mind and body. Mind and age. Taking some damage, but I got stun off. So there are these people were after Gully's gauntlets, and she basically saved everybody on the airship, kind of, that they were traveling on. Rude. That they were traveling on. And by doing so, got launched from the airship, and Garrison and Calabretto came with her. And that acts as your starting party, as it were. From here, you had to go to the town of Harm's Way, or you first went to the town of Harm's Way, in order to figure out what the hell's going on, what to do, where to go. And then from there, from there, the gang went to where there was a ghost. This is coming from a memory that's a long way away now. You had to go to the tomb of someone to go and find who they think might have been one of their traveling party that got separated, because there was like 5 of them. And they kind of were correct in that regard, but they couldn't be sure. Eventually, after a while, they met up with, I think it was their mage first, the mage dude, Nolan first, who was stuck in a barrel, I believe, at the point. And then further on down the line, they regroup with Red Monica after an issue with a pirate. What was that, a pirate? Yeah, I think it was like some pirate leader or bandit leader or something. And I can't remember the motivations, but they have to go here because I think there's another relic that's... Oh no, they're going this way because of the guy at the bottom of the screen, Amaron? Yeah, it's... I've not explained it very well, but honestly, it's a lot more engaging than what I've made it out to be. But it's just really cool how eventually this turned into small child is biggest tank ever. Giant robot is her protector and healer. And everyone else kind of chips along for the ride. You got a mentor figure in the way of Garrison. You've got sort of an old snarky teacher in the form of Nolan. Red Monica and Garrison have a history. Garrison's actually he himself has gone teetotal because of past issues that's happened. There is a lot of backstory that gets its own light, especially in the interactions whenever you rest up between party members in the inn, which I think is absolutely wonderful. Again, I'm a massive fan of just the group exposition that sometimes happens. Yeah, right. I don't know how much longer I can. To my wife, dear Karen, I leave very little as I have little to offer. Please accept the testament of my love. Won't be much, I know. Oh, man just committed suicide there. Someone please watch after my old dog Corella for me. Her fur may be silvery and sun-faded, but she was reliable, if a bit dirty. I should have washed her more often. To my kids, I leave what they deserve. Everything I have, which is nothing. I am Bristoff Crooks. I can't tell if he hates his family or he loves them. Ancient treasure map. Bless you. Crew drawing of the Southern Wilds has been all but washed out. Only some words remain. You can make out favorite walk, stone bridge west of Archway. Okay. Treasure hunting. In my dungeon crawling RPG. Oh yeah, if you get hit by those blades, you get a bleed debuffer attached to you that you have to suffer through in the next battle. Or the next few battles until it's dispelled or you've effectively, your wounds have sealed themselves. This gross. What the hell happened to them? Okay. Let's get the taunt out. He's stealth. Cool. Let's kill the spider then. Done. .102. Nice. Punch him. I'm so glad that the overshield thing in this game is as it is, because this overshield thing is actually amazing. Oh, okay, the enemies got hit by these lightning strikes that are going on. Ah. That's what I kind of thought would happen. I've got the charge sigil of lightning. Honestly, yeah, this game can be kind of anime, but the shaded art style and everything is just gorgeous. I can't say enough about how much I just love how it looks. The presentation is just out of this world. I can't remember who the developers are for this, but by Christ, they've done a really good job. Is that physical damage? All damage. Yeah, fuck you. It's just lovely. It's crisp. One thing I do like is just enemies can get affected by these traps. Treasure map. Rare parts. What kind of anime do you like, man? Or what specific shows, I guess, are you currently into? Damn you, isometric perspective. Hey there, Citizen Ren. Citizen Ren. Nice, I like it. Well, you know what? I didn't want to see you anyway. I have to remember that Gully's attacks aren't really a lot. I mean, it's enough, but probably should use her other abilities, but I want to use the mana up whenever I don't need to. That's what overcharge is for, I guess. That bat was like hovering ominously to me as well, so come get me. Eek, bat! Oh. Nice, I can dig that. Jesus. Hey, you know what? Just keep hitting until it dies. Nice. Get the health back anyway. Quick victories. Don't take too much damage, quick victories, get the health back. That's all good. Here we go. Big fight. Get the taunt off. I'm gonna do the flame slug. Why not? Make everything burn. And then I believe, don't you have a? It's only one person though. You know what? Even if it is the one enemy, let's make his blood. Let's make the burning skeleton's blood boil, shall we? Because that totally makes sense. I mean, from a gameplay perspective, yes, it does. But burn. Let's just claim Scully of that guaranteed stun. Sure, let's get that out of the way. Spider's next. This UI is so clean too. Spider's dead. Don't really mind about stun now. And dealt with. Alright, I'll get a heal off for Gully next fight, I think. This is... oh yeah, that's a teleporter. So if I get rid of enemies that are nearby, like him. Come here. Who is now burning? I forgot about that. Bum, 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 bum. I don't need to do the AoE heal because I have this. Double stack poison, sure. What kind of games are you after, really? That's more what I've... Then I can give you a better recommendation of what you... Oh, there's still a stack of poison. Lame. Then I could probably give you a better idea of what to recommend. I mean, this is good. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy IX on the Switch, which I feel is all of the worth it. If we go in PlayStation, the recently released Persona 5 Royal is really good. The Yakuza games are very, very good. Yakuza is great because it's nothing but literal Japanese silliness all the time. For example, Yakuza 0, you can take over a cabaret club business and earn money off of it, which you can then use to use guard punch, which you can then use to improve yourself, and then you take out rival cabaret clubs. It is absolutely just, well, no, because GTA kind of has a point behind it, but something that takes time and you can pick up and put down and eat it. Aside from this, honestly, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Persona 5 really, I would definitely say. Just a whole wall. Doom to an extent, if you haven't played it. That's good for the pick up put down sort of vibe, if that's something you definitely know you want. Yeah, Minecraft. Not a bad shout, honestly. If you want something that you can do loads on and build up, yeah, it's absolutely a good game. Another game that I've got on my Switch is actually Mini Metro, and I would recommend that. It's a game that you can pick up, put down whenever. It's quaint. It doesn't have much of a point to it, aside from just basically being one giant puzzle of how to actually make a working underground system. Alternatively, if that doesn't sound like your cup of tea and you like a bit of difficulty, what's that? You can't win it, yeah. The missus is angry that you can't actually win Mini Metro, but you know. Alternatively, if you want something that's kind of difficult in a way, go for Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is, if you like the art style of this game, Hollow Knight will blow your socks off. It is gorgeous, it is difficult, but it is so damn worth the play because it is honestly, it's the best Metroidvania I've played since Metroid or Castlevania. With a close second being Ori and the Blind Forest. 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. We were fools. No sight of this importance to Virus would go unprotected, unguarded, unwarded. In attempting to quiet this place, we have triggered something. I can't describe what. The place is alive, dangerous in ways that can't be explained. There's a lot of skeletons moving around, mate. This will be my last message, I am sure. I can only hope a member of the Order finds these memoirs and takes heed of this message. The dead here shall never rest. The entire area must be destroyed. Not just warded, eliminated. Turned over, wasted, burned. Destroy this place as it does now to me, lest I should unwilling join legions of undead, who may later be called to fight for Virus. Macron the Chard. Graveyard Keeper. I don't think I've played Graveyard Keeper. It is now indisputable that Dead Watch houses of many of Virus' slain. However, they lie mixed with thousands who were not a part of his military force, and so casting the appropriate wards has proven difficult. Are we to desecrate the burial sites of countless innocents simply on the off chance that his servants may once again be called to battle? While the thought brings distaste, the potential cost of inaction is high. Our clergy have begun preparations for the rituals that will render Dead Watch inert. Formally placing a seal over those who rest here, might they forever remain where they slumber. Still I, No, my hesitation may cost lives. Macron. Yeah, Hollow Knight's very good though. Hollow Knight's really good. Darkest Dungeon is also another one that really comes to mind. And the best thing about both of those is I'm pretty sure both of them are on Switch. And I know Hollow Knight's on Xbox One. And those particular versions of Hollow Knight come with all of the so-called all of the DLC that has been released currently, because everything except for the coming Silk Song is has been free. Silk Song is the only thing where the developers have decided that they want to ask for any form of payment on, which I think is just absolutely wonderful. But yeah, Hollow Knight's really good. Darkest Dungeon is really good. I don't even know what I'm doing here. What is this place? Here is an inscription beneath the statue. Here lies Lord Belavros, fearless commander and soldier. In honor for his services at the Iron Outpost, may she never fall. If she's dead, she's already fallen. Is this... No. Okay. Is there a trap around here? Mini spider. Die! Oh god, giant grave spider. I still want to get rid of the rotting slime. So we'll focus on the rotting slime and then probably the giant grave spider from there. Deal 246 magic damage. 269. I will not get kill before it. I can get killed before it goes, actually. Yeah. Oh, lame. Okay, that's death. Sunder the giant spider. Has he just... Oh, I thought he just noped out. You know what, Sonic? It's close to death. Taunt. Swift cleanse. Let's go with Vampiric Assault. Or at least heal Gully up. And then Gully can use the Mantle. Gut Punch to do a bit more damage. It's got the heal on the damage. And it was a shield. Get the extra AP. Heal Gully. That's a fast heal. And then... No, let's taunt this. Just for whenever it does another attack. Like that. Keep the AP boost. defend. Nice. Alright, cool. So now I'm in knockout range, I think. Yeah, I'm in knockout range. Oh, so close. But the heal's good for the very end, that's all I want. Unlocked Cannon Blast and unlocked Cripple. How do you unlock a cripple? Let's see now. Combat abilities. Cannon Blast. Deals that amount of magic damage and ignites the enemy for decent amount of damage for over 4 turns, but it's slow. Cripple deals an amount of damage and weakens the enemy, reducing the attack power. Hey, that's good. Reduction of again, this is a really good thing that I love about this game. They really lean into the type of sort of the archetype of what the character is. Again, the best example is Gully. It's just like she's defensively orientated, which means that she's got amazing mitigation in the form of a 60% reduction. She can put shields on people. She can do a decent amount of damage, but the best abilities that she has are those that can do damage and put shields on people, do any of these shields, put the shield on herself that she then gets some health whenever she gets hit, and she has just decent spread damage. And again, there's always something that appears that also gives some form of mitigation or some debuff that appears, which is always really nice. With Calibretto, he's all about healing and cleansing, and that's pretty much it. Also, the fact that he can inflict Sunder and Ignite, and then capitalizing on that, where, again, for Obliterate, literally his second ability that he'll ever get, it does extra damage if the target is sundered or bleeding, and the other character that you have at the start of the game also inflicts bleed damage, so he really synergizes well with that. Big health boost, heal over time, does damage, but when you twat the enemy, it also heals the person who twats afterwards, you know, that sort of thing. It's so good. Major healing flask, that's good. What is this? Oh, it's a puzzle. Well, let's do it that way, because I know that's the only way that I'll ever want it to be. Okay. This is a thing that appears whenever you get Amaron? Auron? I don't know. I can't unlock that, can I? No. Unless, does that disappear? Okay, no it doesn't. What's even the point? Oh, I found the point. How do I unlock you? I'm gonna need to wind this up soon. That'll not work like that. I need to get on this and do this. Maybe I have to be... Do I have to be in the Shadow Realm to unlock the gate? And then, while I'm in the Shadow Realm, turn the... Oh, there's that. Okay, I didn't see that. I'm blind. Unless that wasn't there whenever I was in when I was in the Shadow World. Until I was in the Shadow World. This book is thin, ancient pages. It's open to a passage that reads, "Life is but a prison. There is only freedom in death." Sounds like a lich. Let me guess, does this damage me? No. Okay, cool. I can save and quit here. Okay, that's good. Regen. Just waiting to see if I get attacked by these statues. What, like that? Strange. The statue moves. Huh? Another one. The dead heart is pulling us in. The dead heart has decided that Amaron has. There's no worries, I'm going to be stopping in a bit. I'm going to be stopping in probably about 10 minutes. Oh yeah, there was a... I remember what the big thing is now. Deals 102 magic damage to all heroes each turn. Can't dispel. Okay. Wonderful. That's the one that does everybody, I think. I can't dispel it either. Where's the one that does everybody? Where's the... Oh, that's it. Okay. No, let's dispel that burn. I don't want any extra burning on top of this burn. Let's just see if I can try and do some damage here. What do I think of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Right, here's my preface. It's good, but I find that it might be just because of the fact that I didn't get into it as hard as I really should have. But Breath of the Wild is a great game to play for, you know, every other time. It's good to play for a bit, but after a while, whenever whenever you've spent a lot of time on it and you want to do all the exploring and whatnot, at least for me, I found myself getting quite fatigued. which I don't usually do whenever it comes to games. I find myself quite easy enough. I find it easy enough to play a lot of games, but the biggest issue I have sometimes with Breath of the Wild is, and it's the common things that everyone says. The massive issue with the different. I'm gonna put that on here actually. The massive issue that comes with the durability makes Dark Souls 2 look great in comparison to me. The durability is fine to have, but I'd rather my weapons be made out of, wood, steel, very silly, amazing, obscure, different kinds of... Do I have a burst that does everybody? Yeah, kinda. I prefer my hero to be able to actually use real weapons instead of cheap children's toys. But I enjoy it. I think it's fun, it's challenging gameplay. The Lionel can get fucked. I'm joking, I don't really struggle too much with that Lionel. But that's just... There's not much that can be said that I don't resonate and agree with. It's fun. It's a fun game. But it's not the amazing amount of... the huge... It's not the perfection that everyone... or what a lot of people seem to say it was very early on, whenever, all the critic reviews are coming in. I'm gonna do another purify. I don't need this shit. Overall, I say Breath of the Wild is a very, very good game. It's very much deserving of good, high praise. But I won't say that it doesn't have flaws, and the people who say that it doesn't have flaws are wrong and should honestly learn to differentiate between what... There are still people that say that it's like the perfect game, but really sometimes it's just not fun to play, especially whenever you're running around naked with virtually no weapons or armor, because of the fact that it's a rainstorm and you're going to get zapped at any moment because nature decides that you really don't need to live today. And that just makes me sad sometimes whenever I have to put away my really good weapon that is that has really good stats and carries me through a lot of issues, just because of the fact that it's made of metal and you turn into a walking lightning rod. Which, in all honesty, you turn into a walking lightning rod if you're higher, if you're on a mountain in a thunderstorm. If we're looking at realism here, so I don't know. Breath of the Wild is questionable to me, questionable design choices, but honestly, it's still fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, wait till you can find a sale. Perk points, perk Shadow Overcharge, perk Knight's Blessing, perk Blood Overcharge, perk Corpse Explosion. Since when did this turn into Diablo? Oh yeah, I think that's a Nolan weapon. Don't let what I'm saying really dissuade you from getting the game and playing it. Just think about, does a 2017 game really need to still cost £40 to £50 or $60 depending on where you're from? And I honestly think that's a solid no. I don't care if it's a Switch game. Switch games should not be how expensive that they are right now, and that's coming from a guy who literally who was literally in the game shop for the longest time, for a while. Healing power of the next heal by 20% per 10 overcharge use. Stacks with overcharge. Oh, that's cool. Knight's Blessing will cleanse an additional debuff for each hero. That's double cool. Corpus Explosion, when landing the killer blow, deals magic damage to... Ah, that's good. Okay. Like I said, I don't believe that Breath of the Wild should still... Oh, you're in the UK, great. Yeah, I don't believe Breath of the Wild is worth the new price point is, like 40, 50 quid anymore. I really think it deserves to... I really think it should be less than that. Maybe 30 at most, because it is... There are games coming out way later that are depreciating way harder that are just as good, if not better. I think the Yakuza collection that came out not too long ago, that came out like a year ago, within the past year or so, that I think is significantly cheaper now than Breath of the Wild. That's still sitting pretty at 40 to 50 pence, and I think that's very silly. I say it's good. It's good to play. It's good fun. The weapon variety is really good. You get to glide around like a maniac whenever you get your stamina upgraded, because you have to upgrade your stamina and your health meters. Health meters obviously for however many hits that you can take, and then stamina is basically how long you can sprint, swim, ride your paraglider thing, and so on and so forth. What is really dumb is one of the you literally have, whenever you get off the starting island, there's like a starting island that you have. When you get off that, you have one objective, technically split into 4 separate objectives. The first objective is, the only objective of the game is go defeat Blight Ganon, or whatever he's called in this. But in order to do that, go and take over the giant rock animals that he's taking control over, because you and your Scooby Gang have used to control them once upon a time. Because Link is a time-traveling wizard in this game. I say time-traveling wizard. It's more like he was literally put into stasis for 100 years. And everyone he knows and loves has died. Except for Zelda, I believe. Because everyone else died in the fight. So you have to go and get your giant Lego toys. Wrest them from Ganon's control. And then they make the final encounter, the final area, essentially, with Ganon easier. But one of these bosses, I find like the bosses can be heavily out of whack in how difficult that they are. Honestly, it's one of those, if you find a boss easy, good for you sort of thing, and then other people are going to find that same boss quite difficult, so... Yeah. Again, it's my own bias coming through, but the Thunderblight Ganon, he can piss right off, because usually whenever you get a good weapon, it's made of metal, and whenever you get hit with lightning, you drop the weapon that you have that is made of metal. That's like, well, fuck. And you have to do the Dark Souls thing of perfect dodging, otherwise you're actually at a really huge disadvantage whenever it comes to the combat. Again, really good, though its niggles have become stronger over the years. Alcazar developed the beginnings of the Time Warp spell in the Great Manor Halls there. There, with the access to countless times of knowledge, he learned to condense the multiple castings of ordinary spells into a single shorter one. After years of failure, he found some success, double casting a fireball spell before being laughed out the hall by his peers. Dude's a sorcerer with meta magic, that's all it is, you don't need to fucking laugh at him. Yeah, Dark Souls is good. I would heavily say get Dark Souls over anything else, but that is absolutely my bias. I would also say that get Doom before anything else. That's just... Those are kind of my favorite games. Those series are my favorite series, for sure. They could not believe he spent such time learning to cast 2 fireballs in the span of 1 regular cast. The humiliation caused him to seek a broader approach. Instead of double casting a single spell, he would seek to cast a combination of many different spells at once. Oh god. But yeah, Dark Souls is fun, difficult but rewarding. You know what, I'm just going to actually leave it here for tonight. So, thank you everybody for whoever was watching. I certainly appreciate it because it's my first stream back, and even I've just had my first stream back. I had like a fucking cutout immediately, or not immediately. Issues getting started, issues in the middle of it, but finally ending it. But yeah, come back Wednesday when I shall be continuing through this. And hopefully I'll be getting back on track with it, and we'll see where we go from there. So again, thank you very much, and have a good night.